And, you've said to yourself about a lot of your podcasts are uncut because people want to see the dynamics between people or the relationships that are being built and the hiccups and the mistakes and the ums and the ahs.
Yes, yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, we went through a long period of time where everything was, when social media first popped up, everything was shiny and everyone was living these fantastic lives, and we was all at the beach showing our best self or on a plane somewhere. And it took a little while, but people started to realise that it's fake, and we don't want it. And podcasts are kind of giving us a bit of comfort. In our lives aren't all beaches and aeroplanes and money. And
no, sadly, none of those things this year.
It's not real life for anyone, is it? That thing, and we've come to realise that the zeitgeist has woken up and gone, that's not what we are. That's not what we want. And so we've filled that space with authenticity. And so again, that's why I leave these uncut, and I leave in there where I make mistakes and can't pronounce words, because that happens quite a lot, because that's part of who I am and part of my struggle. And it shows our true self. There's power in the vulnerability as well.
There absolutely is. I think, and it's more relatable, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes that bit of that gleam and that shine when you are looking at something on social media, and there will be people that maybe only watch the 30-second clips rather than listening or watching the full episode.
Mm-hmm.
But it can look like, oh, you're doing really well, this is great. And there's that shine. But in reality, it's far from that most of the time, actually. That gleam and shine that you're then showcasing on social media is the bit where you've gone, thank fuck, I've managed to get the episode out in time.
I managed to make that bit work. Because there is an element of that, and actually, I have put out even some of the stuff that hasn't worked.
Right.
I have put, when I went to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, my equipment was failing on me all the time. The technical stuff, I had these microphones that when they worked, they were brilliant.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'd be there and I'd record this fantastic conversation. And then you'd hear all the background noise and all different things were going on, or just no sound at all.
Yeah.
But in fact, one of the recordings I had on the streets of Edinburgh, I contacted the guy afterwards and I said, I'm so sorry that it didn't work. We had a great conversation, but I've got nothing from that. And he said, well, I'm in London this week on holiday before I go back to New York. Any chance we could do it again?
Yeah.
And we met here and we did a full conversation.
How did that go? Because I've had to do one of mine a second time.
Mm-hmm.
And my experience
I've done one